We try to do everything possible to keep that machine running all summer without any breakdowns. This is kind of how I organize my world. Every piece of equipment we own has a unit number and a description of it. I have these magnets on, so right now 4418, one of our 470s is in this bay. We have a 307 in this bay, and we have some other miscellaneous skid steers and stuff in this bay. So this is how I keep track of what's in the shop. These are all my scribbles of stuff that I need to do. So this is how I keep track. The ones that are upside down are the ones that I went through, and the ones that are ready to go for the season. No job is too big or too small. We're gonna go into it with a good attitude. We're rebranding our whole company. We've been known for many years for our silver pickups and teal stickers, and now it's black pickups, black equipment. That's a big thing with us. No snow on the ground, so we're working later in the year, and we're starting up earlier in the spring, so that my window of opportunity to get all my stuff to the shop is shrinking, seems like every year. 70 right here that's coming in for winter inspection. Go through it from front to back, make sure all the pins are good. Do the oils, whatever needs to be done, finals, all that kind of stuff to make sure it's good for the summer. Skid steer in here right now, leaking hydraulic tank, but to replace the hydraulic tank, we had to pull the motor, so we're in the process of putting that back together.
P-clamp on that, get that up out of the way. This is my third winter in the shop. I only come in here when we're not out in the field digging. Usually I'm running the excavator. Andrew Gecky's crew with Dylan, Carlos, and Chris, and usually doing sewer and water with those boys and having a good time. I've been doing the dirt world side of things since high school. Made the jump over to here and haven't looked back since. These skid loaders are so tight. Jam everything in such a small spot. It's hard to get your hands and fingers in there all the time. Brandon kind of took this back half apart, so I'm trying to work through it and see where everything makes sense, and asking him as I go, because I didn't take it apart, so I didn't really see it. We're gonna put the HVAC box for like the heating and air sits right up here. After we get that on, we should be able to bring this condenser over and then hook up all the AC lines to the AC compressor, and then kind of make sure everything in this little area is done. After that, it'll be the cooling pack, which is oil cooler or hydraulic cooler and the radiator. It's just a plastic hydraulic tank, but the way that it runs and it actually goes underneath the motor a little bit, the whole motor has to come out just to take 3 clamps off to get that plastic hydraulic tank out. So kind of sucks, but it's the name of the game. If you want a small compact loader, if I don't know, I just ask. Even if I'm struggling with something, if I can't, I'll try and figure it out, because the best learning is just kind of going through the motions and figuring it out on your own. And you might find a better way of doing it, and you might not. But if you're stuck on a problem, these guys have seen it probably, so they'll be willing to tell you how to do it. You never know everything. You could be doing it for 20 years and you're gonna see something new, at least every week, if not daily, just depending on what you're doing and where you're at. It's a team effort at the end of the day, and like I'll say it 100 times, having a good crew makes it so much better to show up and face those challenges head on. I know I'm not doing it by myself. I have those guys watching my back.
We have one of our off-road trucks. We got this is one of 6 that have to come through the shop. I'm not gonna say problem childs, but the off-road trucks take a lot of maintenance, and there's a lot to do on these to make sure that they run all year. They run. These get a lot of hours on them. We got a 307 sitting here, and as you can see, it's missing a cylinder. That's down at Fleet Pride right now getting rebuilt. This is every day. Stuff might sit in here for 2 weeks, either waiting on parts, or we got some major overhauls to do, or we might get some stuff. We might get 3 or 4 machines out of here in one day. We got our wash bay in here. We got one of our other 470s in here. Our old stickers are off. We're just waiting on stickers to show up. They should be here today. Basically, this is just waiting for a home in our shop. Get one bay opened up in there so we can get that in there and start going on that. So this front window on this Mini, we're welding on some new brackets on the frame on the inside just to make sure that window doesn't come down. It's a little stuff that, we didn't want to shut the machine down in the middle of summer to fix something like this. So this is the time we fix all this little stuff. Make sure all the controls work, make sure the air conditioning works, make sure the heat works, all that little stuff, the knobs. These are our pipe lasers and rotating lasers. They shoot a beam out here so guys in the field can check grade, do all that kind of stuff. They're all tagged up with a number on them that is assigned to our foreman, so everybody knows whose is which. They all get calibrated to make sure that they're accurate. You can totally wreck a job if these are off just by a little bit. So we go through all these, make sure they're cleaned up, and then we send them to cities, get them all recalibrated so the foremans have good tools to work with during the summer. If you see the new Elcor emblem on our stuff, that means this went through. If it doesn't have the new Elcor emblem on it, it's still got to be gone through yet. The market nowadays, I'm kind of involved in that. Me and Corey kind of gives me a budget, and we kind of go through what machines need to be replaced or added. The market right now is very expensive. Machines have taken, after COVID, everything kind of went through the roof. It's got to pencil out. It's got to make sense. For one, the cost, and two, durability. We don't want stuff to be down, so that's kind of what we do. So this is kind of a new adventure for us as far as the big. You can see we got some little Hitachi stuff, but this is the first big Hitachi that we've purchased. So yeah, we're excited about this. This thing right here sat in the shop for 2 weeks while we took all the old undercarriage off and put all the new, brand new yellow undercarriage on it. So in a machine of this size, and this is besides a motor or tranny, this is probably one of the most expenses we have on a dozer. It's just part of the business. It's steel on steel, and that stuff wears out, and that's, you should get 5 years out of that undercarriage right there. So that 650 just coming out of the shop with a new roller on it, and if we did our job, I won't see that thing again until next winter. See what I mean by just big boys and big toys? Something to push, we just push. Every day, moving stuff in and out, making sure it's ready to go for the summer season. That means we're doing our job, we're meeting deadlines. Most important, we're making our customer happy.